Johnny Walker versus Bogdan Guskov is happening. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, we talked about who's going to win this fight. Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Johnny Walker fought Magomed Ankalaev for a second time, in which both started out very fast until Magomed Ankalaev knocked out Johnny Walker in round 2.
To a head kick because he's constantly going. Oh! Wow! That's it!
And after this, Johnny Walker wanted to fight Bogdan Guskov, in which Bogdan Guskov dropped and knocked out Johnny Walker in round 2.
You shouldn't throw a whole bunch of shots.
Well, that's it. He's done.
Now let's take a look at Bogdan Guskov's latest performances, in which he fought Zach Pauga, in which Bogdan Guskov knocked him out in round 1. And after this, Bogdan Guskov wanted to fight Ryan Spann, in which Bogdan Guskov dropped and put a lot of punishment on Ryan Spann, and the wrestling enough to stop the fight in round 2.
Now this fight is going to be a crazy fight because somebody's going to get put to sleep, and the fact that we get to see Johnny Walker fight once again just makes things a lot more entertaining, because we know that Johnny Walker is always going to have eyes on him simply because he has managed to be very entertaining throughout his whole career. So now let's take a look at this fight. Well, if we look at Johnny Walker, well, we know that he's more known for being a knocked out artist rather than a knockout artist, simply because he has gotten knocked out multiple times, and some of those knockouts have been very funny to watch, on top of the fact that he's on a 2-fight knockout losing streak. So it is clear that Johnny Walker's chin isn't there anymore, and he runs a big risk of getting knocked out in this fight. But now let's take a look at Bogdan Guskov, where he's a very dangerous guy for Johnny Walker because he's on a 2-fight knockout winning streak, and before that he lost to Volkan Oezdemir, the same guy who just knocked out Johnny Walker and who's high ranked, and which he got dropped and submitted in that fight. But before that he was on a 4-fight winning streak, stopping those 4 opponents. So again, Johnny Walker runs a big risk of getting dropped and knocked out in this fight, simply because we have seen this multiple times, not only because his defense isn't there, but also because he just can't seem to take punches. So in this fight, I believe that we're going to see Johnny Walker be very active in this fight, and with his unique style and speed, there is a chance that he catches Bogdan Guskov with something unexpected and knocks him out. But I do believe that there's a higher chance of Bogdan Guskov striking being way too much for Johnny Walker, so I got Bogdan Guskov winning this fight and by knockout.